So, bunch, I got a student who told me there are four boys in her class, the four bullies. This student is a middle school student, and then these four boys, the four bullies in her class, they are harassing the girl classmates. These four boys, they comment on some girls, "Oh, you're so ugly, your boobs are small." And I was so surprised. Like, can you comment like that? Like, that's sexual harassment. How can you comment on your classmates' breasts? And then my student said, "Yeah, we reported those four boys to the teacher." But the teacher said she called the parents of those four boys. And then that's it. So the teacher told the parents, "Hey, your sons are commenting on my female student's breast." And then the parents said, "That's so it's up to the parents to tell their sons stop doing that." But these four boys, they keep doing it again. They keep doing it to the girls, and some of the girls are just crying. They don't know what to do. These four boys in the class keep commenting on their breasts and their face. "You have lots of pimples. You're so ugly. You're so short. You have small breasts." I cannot believe this is possible.
Yeah, that is the big problem now in Korea,
Mm-hmm.
especially school hazing, elementary school.
Elementary
Before
school.
there's a high school, it's kind of hazing, but nowadays, just the younger generation, like elementary school,
Yeah.
there are a lot of hazing incidents, cases. That
Hazing.
hazing, like bullying.
And then, what? This is not sexual harassment? I know they are middle school students, but there's no law to protect these teenage girls. I cannot believe this. I feel so sad when my student told me today that these four bullies in her school, the teacher just talked to the parents, and the parents said, "Yeah, we will talk to our sons." And then that's it. Even though these boys repeat the same bad behavior, the teacher cannot do anything anymore. I reported, I called the parents. The parents should discipline their kids. But these four boys keep harassing the girls.
The current law in Korea uh, has a less articles which protects teachers from doing what they are supposed to do to kids.
What do you mean? Like,
Like
public school
they
teachers
cannot just
cannot,
they cannot show the authority to against the kids
they cannot,
like before, like a young older generation. Me, when I was a kids, when I was students, the teacher is the law.
the teacher can hurt you,
Teacher can
they can spank you or
harass
hit
us
you.
and physically attack us
Like
in
how?
the name of educating kids,
They're
students.
allowed to hit
So
the kids with a cane?
they are just
Just like I saw in the K drama or Korean movies, the teacher has a stick
yeah.
and can hit the student's butt and thighs. Did the teacher hit? How did the teacher hit you?
Just pinching my hair and then
Grabbing your hair,
pulling my cheeks and then dragging and then spanking on the cheeks in front of the kids, students.
slapping your face A teacher slapped your face.
Yeah, they are doing the old kind of
That's normal. That's normal before in public schools.
the times are very normal because
Oh my God, slapping a student's
social
face.
there's a social environments during the time is that allowable, it's a tolerable society just keeping silent to the teachers violence against the students
Mm-hmm.
because they are doing it in a goodwill. They are doing that in the name of
Oh my
educating
God.
educating students,
Yeah.
and then parents whose kids whose son and daughter was beaten by the teacher in the school
Mm-hmm.
cannot complain, not
Even though they
not tend
complain.
to complain to teacher. Maybe some very little case happen, parents sue the teacher or you know
So before it's
but
okay for
almost
teachers.
yeah,
It's
just
okay for teachers to hit the
oh
kids.
yeah, before.
And now,
So
but now the
now it's a
education system
different.
changed.
The
So
time now just the how to call it, the birth rate is way
very low,
down, and then the kids is very like
precious.
precious, even at the school, and then society. Kids is a very precious being now,
Yeah.
and then
So they're
especially they're at home. Parents really treat them as a king and a queen and the princess and
yeah. So
queens.
now if you hit your child, the child can call 119, 112. The child can call the police and report child abuse, right? Is that correct?
Maybe they're just beaten by the teacher, the school.
The parents can
Kids just
complain.
complain or report to the parents.
Mm-hmm.
The parents attack the teacher in public in school. There are many cases in Korea.
So that's why there was a Korean teacher who committed suicide last year.
There is no teacher authority now. This
So last year, Bunch, there was this Korean teacher who killed herself in the school. Did she hang herself?
I don't know how.
But she committed suicide in school
Yeah, she committed
because the
suicide.
parents were harassing her,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So you have no right, like a parents is saying that you teacher, you have no right
Discipline my kids,
to discipline my kids
my
and
student, your
yeah,
students.
just your behavior makes
Mm-hmm.
my son, my daughter, uh, how to call dispirited, lose, uh, lost the confidence.
Mm-hmm.
How
So
can you
these
lose the
parents were bullying the teacher.
Yeah.
So what about these students who are bullying other students? I can't understand why the teacher cannot do anything about it.
Because that law.
Because the law
Law says that
disciplined
don't show your authority to kids.
the
Try to
teachers.
find out a very diplomatic way to solve the problem.
So that means those four bullies who are harassing their female classmates, they can keep doing it until those girls commit suicide.
Yeah, in the worst case,
Oh
or
my
just a
God.
better case, parents should have a proper parental guidance at home for
Yeah,
those
but
type of kids.
my students
But
said those four boys, they keep doing what they're doing. And I feel so sad for those girls who are
yeah,
really affected by those bullies. What they're crying. They're crying because these boys tell them they're ugly. These boys tell them they have small breasts. So why are these girls crying? Because they have small breasts? because they have no money to have surgery to have big breasts. It's crazy. It's really driving me crazy.
If kids has a good parental guidance, they are treated very well at home by parents, they wouldn't do that kind of a crazy bullying act in school.
Yeah,
But
so
always those kids in the common, there are some kind of the lack of love and affection at home. They are not carefully watch over their action.
it's very
They are
sad.
not, you know, there's
You know,
something wrong at home.
my student, I'm so proud of
I gotta
her.
go.
I'm so proud of my student
I gotta
because,
go.
she said, those four boys also bully me. But, I don't care. I don't care if I have small breasts. She's confident enough not to care.
That's good.
She's confident enough not to care that she has small breasts. But her other classmates, those four bullies, when they say, "Oh, you're ugly, you got lots of pimples, you're so skinny, you're so short, you have small breasts," they just cry. So I'm so concerned, these girls who are crying, they're affected by these bullies. They might, you know, attempt suicide. They don't have that much self confidence or self love. They easily get affected by what these bullies are saying. So, my gosh, I'm so worried. And